Welcome back to Sports Jam. It's that time of year again, the Turkey Trot Tournament hosted by the Wayzata boys coming up this weekend. We're joined by a couple of the Trojans and also Coach Pat O'Leary. And starting off with Tommy Berglund, get through the tryout process, get a few practices under your belt, and then jump on the ice for the Turkey Trot. How exciting is that tournament for you guys usually?
It's going to be a blast. It's always the best time of the year. Get out there with the boys for the first time. It's always wonderful. Makes it worth it all year.
Tell me about the makeup of the team this year. I know you lost some pretty good seniors from last year, but how are you feeling about the way things are looking so far?
Looking good. A little bit younger this year, but all good kids coming up, and it should be a really good group.
Obviously, the Turkey Trot brings together 4 pretty good programs, too, and I think all of them have been kind of on an upswing in the last few years, too. How cool is it to get tested right away and play? And it seems like really no matter which team you play, it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, every year it's a great game that we get at the first couple games are great, and it kind of brings together our team really well at the start of the year so we can finish tough.
All right, good luck this season, and thanks for joining us. And Joel Matthews, how much do you look forward to jumping out on the ice that first weekend with a big crowd on hand and everything?
Oh, I'm absolutely excited. All summer we're just preparing for this moment, and to finally be back in it, it's just awesome.
Guys made it through the tryout process now and everything, and obviously you graduated some guys that have been in this program for quite a while, but do you feel pretty confident about the group coming up and what you have this year?
Yeah, like Tommy said, we got a young team, but they're ready to play. Everybody wants to prove themselves. We also got a lot of seniors who have a lot of experience, and they're just ready to go.
What do you like best about that opening weekend? What's the biggest benefit to your team, would you say?
Biggest benefit is everybody's finally able to show themselves, and like I said, we've all been preparing for this, so we're just out there. This is kind of where we start building our team and our relationships, and out there ready with the fans. Everybody's there, everybody's excited.
All right, happy Thanksgiving and have fun at Turkey Trot.
Thank you.
And Coach Pat O'Leary, obviously you're getting through the process of tryouts is probably a good thing for coaches to be able to get behind you, but how do you feel about what you've seen so far and getting into these first practices?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, like I always say, it's a tough week for the coaching staff and the families and the parents. I mean, there's some kids that didn't make it that maybe thought they should have or could have, and there's a lot of kids that are happy about what's happening right now, and they all worked really hard. So, yeah, I mean, we got a good group, good college. Our captains are all good kids and work really hard. Played in some big games, and like those guys said, we got a couple young guys that are trying to step into the mix here, and a lot of one at a younger age. So we're excited. We got a good mix of speed and strength, so we're excited for the season to get going.
In a big school like theirs, there's no surprise that you had a pretty big group of seniors last year. How do you replace some of those guys who had been in the program for so long?
Well, I've said this for a couple of years now. There's some guys you can't replace, obviously, but we'll find a way to fill those gaps, and a couple guys need to step up and put a couple more pucks in the net and leadership in the locker room. But yeah, I'm excited about our leadership this year, and it should be a fun year.
I think all 4 of these teams generally draw well in their home rinks anyway, but the fact that it is on a Thanksgiving weekend like this, I think you draw some just casual fans too, and is that fun to see?
Yeah, and you definitely get casual fans. One thing I love about the most, and that's why we've kept it, is our our alumni is in town from whether they live here and work here or they go they're in college somewhere. They come home to see their families on Thanksgiving, and it's really fun to see a lot of our alumni players specifically be able to come and watch our guys and see where the program's at.
Pat, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the weekend.
Looking forward to it.
All right, Pat O'Leary, the head coach of the Wayzata boys hockey team again. They're getting set to host the CCX Turkey Trot Hockey Tournament coming up Friday and Saturday right here at Plymouth Ice Center. Maple Grove, Edina, and Holy Family coming in as well. We'll be back with our plays of the week in just a moment, but first a look at the schedule for the Turkey Trot.